Hello class, in this video lecture we are going to cover the topics late binding and virtual function in C++. Late binding is also known as dynamic binding or runtime binding. Binding refers to the term when compiler matches the function call with the correct function definition, but we are going to discuss about late binding. So in that case the compiler matches the function call with the correct function definition at the time of runtime and at the time of execution. So such type of binding is not performed at a compile time. Such type of binding is performed at a runtime. By default early binding take place, but if we want to perform a late binding, then we have to tell the compiler to perform late binding. This problem can be solved by using the special keyword that is called virtual keyword, and it is used with the member functions of base class. So if we want to perform a late binding, we have one keyword that is called virtual. So we have one term, virtual function in C++. Virtual function is basically a function that is in a base class, but it is override in its derived class. Virtual function or virtual keyword tells the compiler that we want to perform a late binding. We want to perform a binding at the time of execution. So it help us to achieve the late binding. So virtual keyword is basically a keyword that is used to make the member function of base class as virtual. If we want to perform a late binding, then we need to use the virtual keyword along with the member functions of base class. In order to achieve a late binding, we have one keyword virtual that is used in C++ that makes the base class members, that makes the base class methods virtual, that helps us to achieve the late binding. So this is the program that show how the late binding works with the help of virtual keyword. So here we have a one class, parent class, base class or superclass. Under the access specifier public, we have one member function void show. This member function will be declared as virtual member function. In this case, the body of this member function have the statement base class. Here the base class is closed. Second, we have child class or derived class. Its name is derived and it is derived from a parent class base via the access specifier public. It has its own member function show, and this member function body have the statement derived class, and here the derived class is closed. Now see the program carefully. In both classes, in a parent class or in a child class, we have same member function void show and void show. But this void show function is a virtual member function, and when we will use the virtual keyword with base class member function, that help us to achieve the late binding. So now come to the void main. In that case, this is my parent class, base class. We are creating the pointer variable of base class. Now this is the child class, derived class, and here we are creating the object of derived class. Now my base class pointer variable referring to the object of derived class. So when we will call the show function by using the base class pointer variable, it will leads to late binding. Late binding means now we will get the output of derived class, that is it will show the output like derived classes that we have shown in the last previous video lecture. In case of static binding, in case of early binding, we have whenever we call the member function by using the base class pointer variable, it always refer to the member function of base class no matter to which object it is referring. But when we will declare the base class member function as a virtual, and when we will call the member function by using the base class pointer, it will always leads to late binding. It means it will call the member function of derived class, and under the member function of derived class we have a output line derived class. That's why the output of this program is derived class. That's why we don't have the output like base class. In the last previous video we have studied when we will call the member function which have same name as we are looking in the base class, we have same name member function void show. In the derived class we have same member function named as void show. But in case of early binding, if I will call the show function by using the pointer variable of base class, it always call to the Parent class member function, because the linking is already done during the time of compilation. But in case of late binding, when we will call the member function by using the base class pointer, it perform the linking at the time of execution, it perform the linking at a runtime. It call the member function according to the requirement of the programmers. So that's why late binding refer to the matching of function call to the code of function at the time of compilation, not at the time of at the time of execution, not at the time of compilation. So late binding is achieved in C++ with the help of virtual keyword. So there are some important points that you should need to know regarding the virtual keyword. Only you need to make the base class member function or base class method declaration should be made as a virtual keyword, not its definitions. So when we declare the member function, we need to use the keyword virtual in case of base class. When we are declaring the member functions, then we need to use the virtual keyword. In case of base class member function definition, we does not need to use the keyword virtual. So if the function is declared as virtual in the base class, it will be virtual in all its derived classes because it is overridden. The address of virtual function is stored in a v table that is called virtual table, and the compiler use v pointer that is called virtual pointer to point to the virtual functions. I will hope the last previous video of early binding helps you people to understand how the static and compile time binding works, and this video of late binding help us to how to achieve the late binding by using the special keyword virtual. If you have any doubt, any queries, clear your doubts before moving to the next video. In the next video lecture, we will cover the topic pure virtual function and abstract classes. Thank you so much for watching and listening. Thank you.